A love that transcends time. Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills, lived a young woman named Emily. She had always dreamed of a love that would be deeper than anything she had ever known. A love that would make her heart race and her soul feel at peace. But, like many, she had yet to experience it. One day, while walking through the bustling town square, she spotted him, James. He was sitting alone on a bench, sketching the scenery around him. There was something in his eyes, a quiet depth that intrigued her immediately. Without thinking, Emily walked up to him, her heart pounding in her chest. "Do you mind if I sit here?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. James looked up, his deep blue eyes meeting hers, and smiled. "Not at all," he replied, shifting slightly to make space. They sat in comfortable silence for a while, both feeling an inexplicable pull toward each other. Eventually, Emily couldn't help but ask, "What are you drawing?" James showed her the sketch, a beautiful landscape of the town square. But with an interesting twist. He had added a bridge, one that wasn't there in reality. It was delicate and ornate, almost magical in its design. "It's something I imagine," he explained, "a bridge that connects worlds. A symbol of how love transcends distance, time, and all obstacles." Emily smiled, feeling an instant connection. "That's beautiful," she said softly. As the days went by, Emily and James met often. They began to share their thoughts, dreams, and fears, discovering more about one another with each conversation. The more they talked, the more they realized that their connection was something extraordinary. They were two people who had been waiting for the right moment to find each other. And it seemed the universe had brought them together. Weeks turned into months, and their bond grew stronger. James introduced Emily to his art, and Emily shared her love for literature. They spent hours discussing books, philosophy, and the meaning of life. They discovered they had similar hopes and aspirations for the future, and every moment spent together felt like a beautiful chapter in a book they were writing together. But one day, James received a letter that changed everything. His art had been recognized by a prestigious gallery in a distant city, and they offered him a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to showcase his work. It was a dream come true, but it meant leaving Emily behind. With a heavy heart, he told her about the offer. "I've always wanted this," he said, "but I can't imagine leaving you." Emily looked at him, her eyes filled with both sadness and understanding. "I want you to follow your dreams," she said softly. "I want you to be happy. But I also don't want to lose you." James held her close. "I can't imagine life without you either," he whispered. They stood at the edge of the bridge he had once drawn in his sketch, a symbol of the love they had built. "Maybe our love is the bridge," Emily said, her voice full of hope. "Maybe it can connect us no matter where we are." James kissed her, and for a moment, time seemed to stop. He knew that no matter where he went, she would always be with him, in his heart, in his thoughts, and in his art. Months passed, and though they were apart, their love never wavered. They wrote letters, sent gifts, and stayed connected in every way they could. Finally, after what seemed like an eternity, James returned to the town, his heart filled with the love and memories of Emily. The moment he stepped off the train, he saw her waiting for him by the same bridge. She smiled, and in that moment, they both knew that no matter how much time or distance had passed, their love had only grown stronger. James took Emily's hand, and together, they crossed the bridge, the symbol of their love, a love that had transcended time, distance, and everything in between. And so, their story continued, not just as two individuals, but as two souls intertwined, forever connected by the love that had brought them together and would never let them go.